Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Square Theaters, with locations in Northfield, Ventnor, and Stone Harbor. Experience movie watching like never before as you recline on comfortable lounge chairs and drift into another world. Get your tickets today by visiting squaretheaters.com.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. We are looking forward to a beautiful night ahead. Clear skies, we're staying dry out there. If you wanted to go sit by the fire pit to kind of kick off your weekend, it's a great idea. Those temperatures will slowly be falling into the 70s and then eventually into the 60s. So a tiny bit of a chill in the air. Not too warm and definitely not too muggy. The dew points were still very comfortable for today, but you can see over the next couple of days, the humidity is going to be on the rise. We are tracking some much warmer, more tropical air moving in throughout the day tomorrow. That's going to give us more chances for some showers and maybe even a couple of quick little thunderstorms for kind of late Saturday and for the first half of your day Sunday, followed by some scattered activity on the way to start off next week. And then the rest of the week looks very dry and overall pretty quiet. So like I said, most of your Saturday, whole first half of the day, maybe even into the late afternoon, looks beautiful. Hot, kind of humid. I mean, the temperatures are going to be lower, but you'll be feeling kind of stickier thanks to the humidity. But overall, the whole first half of the day looks very, very nice. It's not until later on in the evening that we see those showers and a couple of thunderstorms pop up. We're not expecting anything as far as severe thunderstorms, but we are going to be seeing some really heavy rainmakers. So setting everything into motion, we have this warm front kind of pushing up towards our area throughout the day tomorrow. It doesn't actually kind of cross our region, but it does force that moisture in for the late half of the day. And then it's all of this shower and thunderstorm activity kind of around the warm front and the occluded front that moves in for the first half of the day Sunday. That'll give us more chances for some rain. As far as excessive rainfall over the next 48 hours, we do have that medium risk for some really heavy rain as you get kind of closer towards the state line and closer towards the Delaware. Meanwhile, down the shore, your chances go down just a bit. Basically, what we're saying is the storms aren't expected to be severe or all that strong, but they are going to be big rainmakers. We're going to be seeing some heavy downpours with these showers. So if you do see one kind of skate across your area, do be on the lookout for some localized flooding and things like that, particularly if you're out driving or if you live in one of those spots that just happens to flood every time we get good rainmakers. Talking about Hurricane Ernesto, it's going to continue to track up to the north throughout this weekend, and then hopefully by early next week it starts to make that turn back off to the east. I would say that probably about Sunday is where Ernesto's kind of parallel with our coastline, but really as early as tomorrow, we're going to start to feel the impacts of Ernesto. A lot of really high wave heights kind of pushing off of the center of that storm. So right down in the Carolinas this afternoon, they're seeing some waves upwards of maybe 5 to 8, 6 to 10 feet right on the coastline. So some of those numbers are going to push up throughout the overnight hours, and by tomorrow we'll be seeing those waves really, really high. We're also going to be dealing with the risk for some rip currents as Ernesto kind of moves by as well. So if you are heading down the shore, please be careful, keep an eye on those kids. If you do get caught up in a rip current, remember, don't try to swim against it. Maybe just try to float, let it pull you out. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but let it pull you out. Wait until it stops, and then you want to swim parallel to the coastline. You're not going to try to swim exactly back where you just got pulled out. You want to swim down a little bit and try again. Also just kind of wave, try to get attention of a lifeguard, but also just keep an eye on those kids. The waves themselves, even without the rip currents, are going to be extremely high. You can knock those kids over really early or really easily. Looking at your shorecast, again, there is a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, particularly the early part of your Sunday, and then once again Monday afternoon, but it's going to be scattered activity. It's going to be in and out really, really quick. Most of your Saturday, Sunday, and your Monday still look nice and pleasant, so you don't have to go cancel your plans or anything like that. 7-day forecast, we are looking at a whole lot more sunshine on the way for your Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures are also going to be staying cool for next week. We're back down into the low 80s. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll check back in with you later on tonight with your bedtime forecast.